Good morning. Flipping over to Hebrews this morning, chapter 11, verses 13 through 16. Speaking in that wonderful chapter, it says, after all the faith workers, the ones who saw the dead raised to life and the others who were tortured, these all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, they were assured of them, embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. For those who say such things declare plainly that they seek a homeland. And truly, if they had called to mind that country from which they had come out, they would have had opportunity to return. But now they desire a better, that is, a heavenly country. Therefore God is not ashamed to be called their God, for he has prepared a city for them. In our society, we have a twisted idea that if we put in the coin, the genie God will deliver. We have a notion that faith, which has gotten to be a catchword everywhere, means no hardships and we'll live long and prosper. Well, that's nice for Spock. God can and does at times deliver from danger, but sometimes the purposes of God lead us to a different earthly end. If you read the verses coming up to the passage that we read, it speaks of triumph, but not always the triumph of earthly success and ease. In his book, The Treasure Principle, Randy Alcorn tells the story of his family's trip to Egypt. And while driving through the hot and dusty streets of Cairo, they passed a graveyard for American missionaries and decided to go see it. One sun-scorched tombstone in particular caught their attention. At the top it read, William Borden, 1887, 1913. What makes Borden so interesting is that he was a Yale graduate, the heir to great wealth. He rejected a life of ease in exchange for the life of a missionary in Egypt. He gave away hundreds of thousands of dollars to missions. After only 4 months of ministry in Egypt, he contracted spinal meningitis and died at age 25. At the bottom of William Borden's tombstone it says, apart from faith in Christ, there is no explanation for such a life. Oh, how I want a faith like that. You ponder that.